one half away, and they're trying to run number 3 right now.
They want this back-to-back, and they want it bad. What better way to finish things off with perfect objective play? PJ, the captain of Tops Gaming, trying to run this one in. Reciprocity desperately trying to make a last stand. Lethal comes in, gets that final kill. They are the greatest Halo 5 teams of all time. Lethal puts it in. Tops Gaming, oh, who else would it be? Your Atlanta champions of Halo 5 for the final time. A dynasty.
What's up, guys? OFSREagle here, bringing you a brand new video today. I am back from Dreamhack. There's a lot to go over and talk about. I'm excited about a few things that, a number of things that have resulted from coming from Dreamhack Atlanta. As you saw in the first clip there, is the winner of the final Halo 5 event, Tops Gaming. It was amazing being there. I just want to kind of go over everything that happened. So I know it's been a minute since I made a video. I was really preparing to compete at Atlanta. I had a team put together. We practiced. We did not do as well as we wanted. Basically, got sent to losers bracket, 3-0'd, and then 3-0'd to that. Personally, I'd never played on the Xbox One X before, and at every official HCS event since, I think, January, all the One X's were used as the official platform that they would run the tournaments on, and I'd never touched one before. I've done LAN. I know LAN sensitivity is a little bit different. I'm used to that. The Xbox One X is a whole different animal. Everything is so smooth to a point where I felt like my sensitivity could not be low enough. I normally run 2.5, and on LAN I run 0.5 horizontal, and I leave my vertical the same, and then 5 acceleration. That was too fast, and I couldn't figure it out. There's one of my teammates' controller disconnected a few times in the losers bracket round, so I wanted to win just one game. Didn't get to do that. But I do want to address some bigger things. So overall, the event was amazing. I got to see a lot of people and almost everyone that I've looked up to and who I've admired and respected in the Halo 5 competitive community. Also met Proximity, Reclaimer, Takwin, and Big Texas, Dallas. It was just a lot of fun. I got to talk with them. Spent a lot of time with Shyway. We were together, a lot of it just enjoying the community together. Now, one thing that I do want to address is, before recently I made a video addressing the future of this channel following Atlanta. I was under the impression that with where Halo 5 was following the finals, I thought it'd be the end of Halo 5. I thought it'd be the whole community in terms of Halo content creation would be very dry. As you see, like, the Halo 3 was definitely a focus for 343 coming into this. I've never played Halo 3, and I said before, I feel like I wouldn't have much to offer in the community. And this whole weekend has kind of changed my outlook and perspective on the whole situation. And also some revelations by, what timing, by 343 really reinvigorated me and kind of gave me a new perspective on everything. So the first thing is that, yes, this is the final Halo 5 event. It happened. It concluded. I'm a Splice fanboy. They came in 4th. Sadly, it was mainly due to a lack of practice. Ever since they won the World Cup, they've really laid off the practice. They've also been switching to COD, and it showed. In fact, one team that we were rooting for, the Anaheim Pirates, we were rooting for that because a Discord group that I'm a part of, the SVP Spartan 5 program, the coach for that, Callus, he comes from that Discord group. Now, Callus and I are friends. He is a great film analyst, and he and I have a great respect and love for each other because I do micro analyzing of like movements and gunfight strafe and like the micro mechanics, and he does macro mechanics and mainly teamwork meta, and we have a great respect for each other and was really looking forward to meeting each other. And so he got picked up by the Anaheim Pirates, and he coached their team, and that included Commonly, Straight Sick, Druck, and Soul Snipe. And it was a very last minute thing for them, and through, I guess, great teamwork, they ended up taking 6th overall for the entire event. They got to the point where they played Splice and they got 3-0, but each game was really close. Very proud of them, and in fact, at the Airbnb I stayed with, we had a full 4v4 8s. We were playing 8s on land because we had the Halo 5 server up. It was a lot of fun, and it was just something that I didn't really get to experience before. Had a few pro players come in, and we were just hanging out, and one thing I will admit is that following our defeat at the open bracket for my team, I felt very kind of defeated. And that night we were playing 8s, and Callus was there, Shyway, and a few other pro players, and we were playing. And I'm used to the Xbox One. None of them were Xbox One X's; they were Xbox Ones, and I did fine. I did how I normally do. I was doing very good. I had snipe, and I was hitting my no-scopes like I do. I was hitting my movement, and at one point after it, Callus came up to me. He's like, "Eagle, when Halo Infinite comes out, teach me how to move." And I was just kind of flattered with that. And it was really humbling for me to see that a lot of these people that I respect and hold in high esteem also have the same viewpoint towards me. I'm not saying I'm a pro player, but I'm a competitive player. I have the competitive mindset, but they really help me see my value in the community, especially with movement and stuff like that. And I felt like coming into Halo, now that things are switching to Halo 3, if you weren't aware, 343 had a 2v2 showdown before the HCS finals, and it was very really interesting for me because I never really seen high-level Halo 3 gameplay before besides montages, and it was actually really fun to watch. And I always thought that because I never came from that, I wouldn't really have much to offer the community. I'm not a Halo 3 player. I came in Halo Reach, and Halo Reach and Halo 4, all I did was SWAT. So I had a lot to learn coming into Halo 5. I feel like there's nothing I could touch in Halo 3. Well, through some advice from Callus and Shyway and some others, they really did show me and encourage me that isn't true. I may not know Halo 3, but I know Halo 5, and I've impacted it. And what's not to say I can't do that for Halo 3? And that really was encouraging to me. I started Halo 5 for my YouTube as a average Joe looking to get better and sharing my experience. And that was my niche. That's something that no one else really did in the YouTube community. And now with Halo 3, everyone who's played Halo 5 has mainly played Halo 3 as well. They came from that. I didn't. That wasn't my upbringing. So now maybe my niche can be, I'm going to try Halo 3 from the Halo 5 mindset and see what I can do, see what movement things I could find, or just share my experience and learning. I don't anticipate me competing. Maybe I'll try, but that's something that I received a lot of encouragement from, and Callus even told me, he's like, I'm looking forward to what you find and see what your perspective is. For everyone, this is like a nostalgia trip, and for me, it's something fresh and new. So you don't find that very often for Halo 3. So I am looking forward to that. So that is something I'm going to be trying, is the MCC, especially Halo 3. Now, with the finals, like I said, this is the end of Halo 5, but this isn't end of Halo 5 content creation or Halo content creation. And what I mean by that is on Sunday, 343 played a trailer for HCS Grassroots, and this is something I am very excited about. I was almost to the point of tears just watching it, and if you haven't seen the trailer, I'll leave a link down in the description, but I'm going to switch to the actual article of what HCS Grassroots is. From my perspective, I was sitting in the audience, or actually I was standing behind the audience, and this trailer plays. And what it basically says is 343 acknowledges that the entire Halo esports community would not exist without you, the fans, and you, the content creators. In order to thank you for that and to help Halo thrive while we wait for Halo Infinite, they are going to switch from doing HCS events themselves to funding the community to allow them to reach bigger goals that they've been trying to grind for, such as UGC or let's say Astro Spartans or Gamers for Giving. Those are tournaments that, those are technically local tournaments that have been crowdfunded and crowd put together, and the prize pools have always been small. So what they're doing is instead of taking 343 taking the money to throw another HCS event on their bill, they're going to take that money and just give it into the prize pool for UGC 4v4 in St. Louis, and then a Gamers for Giving one, and future ones following that. That's really cool because instead of the prize pools being at this lower tier, it's now raised to like $35,000 in St. Louis. That's insane. These are Halo 3 events. We've had 3 years of Halo 5, so I do understand they're wanting to switch back. And the viewership for the 2v2 showdown this past weekend at Atlanta was insane. We were averaging around 7,000 to 9,000 viewers for the Halo 5 event, but once it switched to the Halo 3, it peaked at like 20,000 viewers. At one point, we even got 30,000. That's insane. And so the community really did speak, not just the competitive side, but the fans saying they want to see more Halo 3. So that's what they're doing, and I can respect them for that. So they launched the Grassroots program, and what they said is that it's not a new league or anything like that, but they're going to mainly be looking to support content creators and the tournament side. And for the content creators, what they are doing, so you see, as a tournament organizer, you can once you have to apply for this. It's not just something given out, haphazardly. There's an application program that anyone can fill out. I'm actually going to do that right after I'm done finish recording this. It is, you apply to basically become sponsored by Halo. For as a tournament organizer, you'll receive prize pool contributions, loaner consoles. If you can't get enough consoles there, they'll provide them. Giveaways. You can see it here in this promotion on social media. That's a big thing. Instead of Halo just promoting like their playlist update or their next tournament, they're going to be promoting that tournament that this organizer is putting together, and as if it was an HCS event. And then as a content creator, this is where I come in. They announced 4 initial ones. They announced Vetoed, Ubernick, Nated, and Action Man. And what they said that they are going to provide for them is a full sponsorship. So they aren't going to pay them directly, but you're going to get promoted as if you were a Halo or a 343 employee, so to speak. So when Ubernick goes live or Action Man, they're going to get promoted on Twitter, on all of 343's social media platforms, and promote it and have their draw the audience to them. And then on top of that, they're also going to supply giveaways and stuff like that, and merchandise, so that let's say a certain streamer hits a certain sub count or something, then they'll have something that they can give away that they didn't spend their own money on, but that was supplied by 343 to help encourage and instigate more viewership and more connection to the viewers. They're also gonna do so like what happened is they're gonna host these streamers. So on Sunday, when the championship ended and the stream ended, instead of just ending the stream, Ubernick, who was live, he's a very popular streamer. He doesn't get crazy numbers. He then got hit with a 20,000 viewer host. That was absolutely insane. That kind of support is just so incredible. And there's also other things they'll provide, like content and graphics, so like overlays that you're basically the face of Halo. It's just not you are actually Halo. So I'm going to actually apply to that. I'm looking forward to it. Right when it played on the big screen, I was standing next to Sketch, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. He's like, yeah. He's like, we wouldn't be here without the content creators, so we're taking time and a chance to thank them. And I said, what's the threshold? How do I get in? He's like, you just apply. He said, to be honest, the Halo community is fragile enough. It'd be foolish for us to limit it even more. So I'm going to apply, and hopefully it works out. And if it does, I'm really excited. So in terms of the direction for the channel, I still stand by that. I won't be playing Halo 5 nearly as much. I am going to try different games, something that I've been looking forward to doing. But I am also going to dedicate a lot of time into MCC, specifically Halo 3, and see where that brings us. Something I'm really excited for, and hopefully you guys enjoy the journey as I do it. I loved every second of Halo 5. I still have a love for it. I want to grind it. I realize it's not where the community is right now. They want to go to Halo 3, and for me, I'm also going to still do Halo 5 content. It just won't be a competitive grind, so I'm looking forward to being challenged again to learn even Halo 3. I'm still challenged by Halo 5, but now to add another layer of learning Halo 3 movement, and it's more skin and bones kind of version. Like it's very, very simple but very difficult to master. So looking forward to that, and hopefully you guys will appreciate it too. Yeah. So also something that I wanted to say is, if you see, I'm wearing a little bit different of a jersey. Normally, I'm wearing this here, my Proxima jersey from the team I made about a year and a half ago, and now being with Wraith Esports, they sent me a jersey. Been waiting a long time for it, and it finally came in. Got to wear it at DreamHack Atlanta, so I'm finally happy to show it off. In fact, and this is the actual Wraith jersey. There it is. Okay, really excited for it. Something that just was really looking forward to getting. Finally came in at Atlanta, and so I'm really happy about it. And so that now left me with this jersey, and with me anticipating this to be my last event that I'd attend, I was really looking forward to getting a lot of signatures from these people that I look up to and these pros. And so I didn't know what I want them to sign, so it was a last minute thing, but I decided to have them sign this jersey. And it became a piece of art, if you ask me. If you look on the back, we have signatures from so many people that I've looked up to. We've had, Proximity and the whole crew of the Chaotix clan, like the Chaotix house. And as it goes, we see Roy Borg, Flamesword, almost everyone. So there's a few I was hoping for, but couldn't quite, there it is. There's a few I was hoping for, but wasn't able to snag, but still really happy about it, and something I'm just going to treasure. I'm actually going to hang it up and frame it. And then notice, like I said about Callus and what he told me, that's something that really just humbles me, is right there. Teach me how to move in Halo Infinite. So this whole weekend has really been an eye-opener to what is really possible. For me as a content creator, for me as someone who loves the community, but I felt kind of like insignificant, and I really was shown just your values and what you give yourself. Life is what you make of it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this new opportunity holds. And then also a little side note, something that really surprised me, and so I don't know who did it, and I want to thank whoever did. On Friday, after losing the bracket, I was feeling not too thrilled, not too happy. I sit down in the audience, and they do 343 during the intermission between matches. They do the community spotlight every once in a while, and I'm sitting there watching it, and then I see, in fact, I'll throw it up on the screen right now. I see a clip of me on my alt account, and it surprised me. I did not submit it. I don't know who did. Thank you for it. And it got selected and put up there amongst, I'm sure they got a lot of submissions, seeing that this was the last HCS event until Infinite, technically. The fact that it got put up there was really humbling. And, it's a small thing, but still really cool nonetheless, I never thought I'd get to that point. They had a lot of submissions, I'm sure, and someone, not me, I honestly don't know who, put it in, and it even got picked at that point. Like, that's, and then I'm like taken aback. I go to record it, and then I go to Twitch to clip it next time that reel comes around, because it played a few times, and I see someone already clipped it, and it got a few views, and someone already titled it. I'm like, so it was really humbling, and I'm really thankful for this entire opportunity. So I want to take this moment to honestly, from July, I think or August of 2017, when I started this YouTube journey, to now, I didn't think I'd get to where I'm at. And so I want to honestly and truly take a moment to say thank you, my viewers and my fans and for those who have watched my content and just shown me love and support, those who have challenged me to better myself and sharpen my content and my competitive skill. This has really enriched my life in ways I've never imagined. And I thought this would be a goodbye and a funeral to Halo, and it's not. This is honestly just the beginning. Thankfully to Grassroots, that right there is something that really just spoke volumes to me. Something I'm excited to do. So with that, I just wanted to do a nice update for you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I love Halo. I love the mentality it evokes out of people to better themselves and be able to analyze their own actions and look to better that aspect. So Halo 3, I guess here we come. From someone who knows nothing about it, let's get it. Let's see what we can do here. With that, Halo 5, it's been a wild journey. I'm not done with it. I'll still play it, but it resulted in there. I've never been a big fan of Tox, but I cannot deny these 5 guys have put so much hard work since that game came out. They deserve that win, and I'm really happy for them. So with that, thank you guys for tuning in. I will start making Halo 3 content in different games. Not quite sure what, but I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.